Earlier this week I was asked if I wanted to travel up to London to try out Minecraft Earth for the first time with the head of development of Minecraft Earth. That was a bit of a no-brainer for me. Of course I was going to say yes. So I grabbed my friend Josh, who's pretty handy with a camera. I'll put a link to his Instagram down in the description, and we tried our best to film the entire experience because I hadn't played Minecraft Earth at all. I hadn't touched it yet. All the people who went to the Creator Summit this year, they had some small hands-on experience, but unfortunately I wasn't able to make it to that event, so I had missed out on that. The only experience I had of Minecraft Earth was the same as everyone else's, where I'd seen it played at demos by other people at large events and things. So I was extremely excited to actually have it in my hands and see what it's like in the first person, because from what I'd seen, it looked incredibly impressive. Despite getting lost multiple times, all entirely my fault, we managed to make it to the meeting location 3 hours early because, once again, entirely my fault. I thought the meeting time was a lot earlier than it actually was. Yeah, I wasn't doing that well that day, so I thought we'd take advantage of this by actually getting some hands-on experience with the game a little bit sooner. I had the beta loaded up onto my phone, so I opened it up and I thought it would be a good opportunity to gather some resources around the park. The basic premise is really quite simple, and it's very similar to Minecraft as a game. You have to go out exploring in your local area, gathering up resources that all end up in your inventory, and then you can take those resources home and use them in your build plates. Now, to explain what a build plate is, it's essentially an area in which you are able to build the things that you've gathered. So you can place it down in your house, you can place it down in your car, you can place it down wherever, in the middle of the street, and then you can start constructing things that other players are then able to see. It's actually really quite exciting. And the thing that surprised me the most is how familiar all of it feels. It's as if they've literally transferred Minecraft from inside a computer into real life. Your brain switches almost instantly. Once you've placed down that build plate, you then think of it as actually being in the real world, to the point where people were walking past, and as they were walking up, it kept going through my head, I hope they don't step on my build, without even thinking that it wasn't in real life, it was just on my phone. By this point, we'd killed enough time in the park to actually start making our way to the meeting. So we met up with Grian, got in contact with Sax, and we started working some things out. The hotel room where the demonstration was taking place was awesome. It had amazing views all the way out across London, and Sax essentially just came in, explained to us how Minecraft Earth was developed, their mentality behind developing it, and then gave us a brief explanation of how the demonstration worked, and then kind of left us to it to discover things for ourselves. It's so strange being able to, so I can see through the build. I'm looking past parrots. Wait, hang on, I heard you punching a villager down here.
He's here.
No, stop it.
Keep it stuck.
I can see you've got a sword out instantly. We've only just gotten into the world.
He's stuck there. He's got to go.
Alright, well I'm gonna work on these parrots. So if I go up here, I can actually free.
Oh my goodness. I get these blocks back, these are mine.
Yeah, I know, so you get the glass back.
And then I'm gonna...
No, wait! No, see, you've done nothing but kill the things that are in... They're all gone!
I just dug underneath and there's a little thing.
Oh, is there?
There's a little secret.
Oh, there's a basement.
There's a basement. I can't actually go down there, I can sort of...
We kind of brute force our way in. Oh, I see. Oh, it's an abandoned mineshaft. This is the weirdest kind of, like...
I'm just gonna cover it up like we did nothing strange here.
At this point, I hope you can see what I mean when I say that it's fairly surreal, and it doesn't take your brain very long to think of that object as actually being part of the room. There's a little bed in there. I can see you kind of peeping in through the window as well. I wonder if the redstone lamps, I'm guessing, do they work?
Yeah, where is it?
I can see a redstone lamp. It's kind of, it's around here. Oh, there's a pressure plate. Oh, I'm still on the pressure plate. The redstone lamp is on.
No way.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get all up in.
you.
There we go.
Nice. That's so cool. Now what you see us playing in here is called Tabletop Mode. This keeps the build really nice and small, and it actually makes it easier to construct the build because you can get access to all sorts of areas, you can kind of hover around it. It's really, really simple. But there is a button that you can click that will take the build out from the table and construct it in life size in your room. And that's where things begin to get really, really strange. This build looks cool. You know what? Okay.
Get rid of these bushes, but seriously, there's too many.
I've got an idea.
I think I just got an apple from it. No, oh, Mumbo.
This is it. I got rid of the bushes for you.
Mumbo.
I got rid of...
That's my job. Okay, Mumbo, you've got to dance.
I do that meme where it's like, this is fine. It's like, I just need like a mug where I'm just like, this is fine.
Everything is fine.
Everything is fine. Oh wow, you can look up, look, you can see the whole world burning around you.
That's the new slogan for the game.
You can see the whole world. Oh yeah, no, it's still very burnt. It's still very burnt.
Oh, what? Are we going back?
Yeah, we're going back full scale.
That is such a cool effect.
It's the best animation ever, isn't
such
it?
a cool
It coming out
animation.
and just being like...
Hold on, let's put some pics down.
But just like the real Minecraft game, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, there is also some hostility involved, and that's where the adventures come in. Now we were able to activate this manually because we're doing the demonstration, but I believe that when the actual full version releases, these things will activate in hotspot areas so players can get together to try and defeat the things that are attacking you and also gather up lots of loot. However, don't hold me to that because, as you know, yeah, I'm not particularly good at remembering important information. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. I'll do the honours.
There's a little button here somewhere.
And now we have spiders behind us.
With no eyes. Do yours have eyes?
No, mine don't have eyes. Right, I'm charging in. Wait.
We got it.
Dude, that was right underneath my feet. Wait, we need a boat.
Get out of here.
This is the strangest thing. This is just in a room. Is it at the bottom of a...
Gotta angle it.
Yeah, I know. You have to like kind of look around. Dying for the cause. Yeah, creepers on the table. Now they're much cuter and much more manageable. So the demonstration in the hotel room completely blew me away, to be frankly honest with you. I didn't know what to expect, but I wasn't expecting it to be as good as that. However, the weather was lovely, so we thought it would be a good opportunity to take it outside and also take a look at the resource gathering element of the game, because obviously this is a huge part of it. When you're playing Minecraft and you're trying your best to do impressive builds, as I'm sure you all know, you spend 90% of your time resource gathering. The way that it works is these little rock piles, trees or chests generate throughout the world. You have to walk within a certain radius of them and then you can tap them to actually collect the items on the inside. Now one thing that I found really interesting is that we were in Hyde Park that doesn't really have any major road systems or anything like that, but the paths were all mapped out in Minecraft Earth. And that means that, as you may notice, a lot of the resources that are available in the nearby area actually generate near the path, so you're not having to go off into the wilderness to gather things. All of them are in relatively easily accessible areas. I mean, it's difficult for me to hide how impressed I am. I'm being totally honest. I am very, very impressed with Minecraft Earth, and I went in incredibly skeptical. I mean, I'll be honest, you know, when I first saw those launch trailers and when I first heard it announced, I thought, oh, that sounds cool, but I thought it might be a bit gimmicky and maybe something that you'd enjoy for 5 or 10 minutes and then eventually you put it down and you'd never open the application again. But I can see that this game has got enough depth to it to actually keep you coming back for more. There's more to it than just going out and gathering resources and wandering around and doing that. You kind of have to go out and gather the resources and then you come back, you build stuff on your build plates, you bring your friends around, they can see what you've built on your build plate, you can all interact with it. Once redstone is involved and you can start building piston doors and traps and entrances and walking things and flying stuff. I mean, that is going to be huge. And I just can't wait. I can't wait for it to release, and I can't wait to see yeah, what everyone does with it. Seriously, I'm so excited about this. I really am. So I hope that you've enjoyed this little first impressions video. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.